You've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. We're exposed now.
Hold.
The waiting's getting
And
to me.
step.
How long until Roden?
Hurry. Swing. Excellent.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid! Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you. I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And you gonna open this cage or what? Well, hurry up. I got all the time in the world. You don't. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Let's crack it open.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
What are they? Moving in.
Oh, you thieves are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
That's curious. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
Shut it!
Boss, you for talking. Some healing for a wizard. God, it hurts! Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for
Right. I've got food.
Take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools. Don't waste a step. I want to have a word.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend. I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of...
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt.
Thanks for fighting off those. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of the.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Good.
We're exposed now, Hells.
Good to be back.
Don't make me hurt you, boy. We're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontier.
If it...
You sure you want to be seen with me? Now I'm gonna take the blame. They chased us. We didn't work out though. Goblin. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. All I've got's the contract. It'll...
I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Ain't leaving Saffron alive after this.
And we'll have a...
And a high fence.
What about you? Big...
I'll talk to the guards in Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days. And you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like...
Damn! Goblin. Oh, I ain't letting anyone here near me. Most would have turned tail at the sight. But not Liam, no. He charged them. Hope the wound looks clean. No mercies.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it. You threatening me?
See you in...
have to burn them.
How long do you think we've got before the
Tiring business. Why don't we take a little break? The short. You see, I have... What it comes down to is this. It's been day. That is why I turn to you. danger involved. As do I.
I hope I can catch.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
But that
She didn't.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, thief.
you move. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you
It's all right.
They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to then I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
That's curious.
One step at a time.
I don't think that statue's eyes are glowing to provide illumination. Best be careful.
Boring. Let's find another one.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Let's go. Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
Let me work my magic.
Careful, I bite.
No one's stopped me yet. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Did some
matters.
Take two.
Creator. Destroyer.
Let's go.
Time to push my luck again. With haste.
Take your.
Battle of wits. Nemesis. Is that blood?
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep.
I wonder what the next move is.
Take your.
No time to rest.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
What's inside? Swift as my feet can carry me.
So that's progress. These boots have seen everything.
Goblin tracks. Far too many of them, too.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Too much to bear. One day I'll catch a break.
Goblin tracks. Far too...
Here goes nothing.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Something's on my mind.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, There's no trace of the child.